Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Corvus Core fans. I'm WxFan21. Welcome to the Corvus Core versus Bald. Why is the guy with the thinning hairline casting a game against a team called Bald? Frighten? This is your fault. Nah, I am totally kidding. In all seriousness, this is going to be a massive matchup for both of these teams. What do I mean by that? Both teams come into this game at 7-2 on the season. Both are primed to make their way into the intermediate playoffs. Today we're playing on Ancient, a map that Corvus have pretty much dominated throughout this season. But we are going to see what Bald have in store here. The knife round has finished, and it is Corvus that have won the knife round. You're not missing anything. We're actually currently in a tech pause, so you're not missing anything. So let's hear from you fans in chat. Who are you here rooting for? You rooting for Corvus? You're rooting for Bald? You're rooting for good old-fashioned Counter-Strike? Or are you just here because you want some Corvus Core merch? If the mods could please, make sure you drop the link. If you are a Corvus Core fan, there is a merch store available for you to buy stuff to get ready for the intermediate playoffs, which, let's just break this down here real quick. Again, we're still in a tech pause. You're missing nothing. Both teams being 7-2. They just got to win one more to pretty much lock in the playoffs. Let's just get that out there. This is not the time for you to get complacent on either side. 7-7 is not where you want to be. Can you make playoffs? Sure. But it's not the side you want to be. You want to be at the very, very top. Very, very top of intermediate. You want to make sure you're setting your teams up for success against, let's face it, it's any playoffs. Higher seeds will typically have the on-paper advantage over the lower seeds. Plain and simple. Now, with that being said, I'm going to send you all back to the starting soon screen so you can enjoy some more fantastic music. We are in a tech pause, I can assure you. You are missing nothing. I will be back with the cast of Corvus Core versus Bald in this best of one on Ancient in just a little bit. Alrighty then, welcome back, Corvus Core fans. I hope you're ready, because it's time. Where the tech pause is over, Corvus and Bald pistol round to start things off. Here we go. It is going to be a three-man stack to be bomb sites for Corvus on the defense. And for Bald, they are trying to make a play from Jaguar here inside of the cave position. And a CZ from Grandpa Dave. Dave is so old, he remembers when that gun before it was even nerfed in Counter-Strike. Dave is so old, he created a CZ out of a stone tablet, or out of stone into a tablet form. Edge is having some nice shots over here from lane. Gonna get another kill. Corvus in a world of hurt. And this pistol is going the way of all. Clutch Bunny. Double kill for him. Big start for the Bald folks. It is 1-0. For the Corvus Core fans, one of the owners, the co-owner, if you will, Dolph, is letting you all know there is a watch party in the Corvus Core Discord. If you all want to join, go meet some other Corvus Core fans, hang out, have a good time. Maybe there's a watch party for the Bald folks as well. Have no idea. Right now, we're all having a watch party here in chat as we're going to watch Corvus get absolutely mowed down. Unless they somehow pull off a full save round win. Corvus, what are you doing? You have no business winning this round, Corvus. Corvus, you have no business winning a save against AKs and Mac-10s. But you're gonna win anyway! What a save from Corvus, and they get the conversion round win. They did that on a save! Maybe with a couple light upgraded pistols. Are you kidding me? Guess they ate their Wheaties this morning. Hashtag not a sponsor. Yo, Wheaties, if you want to become a sponsor, feel free to reach out to Dolph or Frighten in chat. Okay, thank you. Alright, here we go. It's not the greatest buy for either team, but nonetheless, it is going to be Corvus to quickly get on top here, and this will be all she wrote. Unless Clutch Bunny and Drod are going to be able to pull off anything here. It looks like it's going to be a clean round for the side of Corvus. Winner of this game pretty much ensures they're in the playoffs. 8 wins should at least guarantee you playoffs. And at that point, you're playing for seeding. What do you think, fans? Who's going to win? Drod is just hanging out in mid, getting some, you know, just hanging out, getting some sunlight, hanging out. Drod is just peeking, hanging out, shooting some bullets. 2-1. It's going to be 3-1 before Bald have any semblance of a gun round. Big round 2 from Corvus to do that on a pistol. I wouldn't even call it an eco. Just a couple upgraded pistols if they had any in that round. And somehow, the ancient Grandpa Dave who remembers when Stonehenge was constructed, who is so old he hung out with... Oh, he was hanging out in Babylon long before Babylon was even cool. Hanging out by the Tower of Babel, talking about this great future game, Counter-Strike, that's going to be coming around in several thousand years. And there he goes again, playing lane like an absolute boss. Nice plant for ball, but this round is over. 2 rounds in a row. Corvus, clean. But that bomb plant's going to be massive and huge for them as they get a little extra money to buy in the next round. Right before this round gets started, I want to give a special shout out to Face It in the ESEA. I am part of the Next Big Caster initiative, an initiative where ESL producers are going to review VODs and streams throughout a certain length of time. I'll tell you more about that later. Right now, this is a fight for catwalk control. Blake able to take Hedge's head off. By the way, can we just give a shout out to Blake's MP9? That is an absolutely beautiful yellow MP9, and Blake manages to pull it off. Beautifully executed, Blake. Good hold. And way not to get a little too aggressive, a little too pushy, a little too puggy, if you will. So, eco round coming up for Bald. As I mentioned, big shout out to Face It in the ESEA. I am part of the Next Big Caster initiative. There were 2 rounds of this thing. The ESL producers will be taking a look at every one of us, our live streams and VODs, and are going to be selecting basically a certain number of casters to go through into the community round, where the community will pick who they want to see and hear cast at a ESL Pro League next year, along with other things that the caster will be doing at Pro League. I would love that opportunity. Should I get to the community round, I will make sure all you Corvus Core fans know about it. This is going to be a ton of fun. Only a couple weeks left of this initiative, but regardless, I am going to be casting nonetheless. Hedge and Atsumori looking like they're going to pull off a little eco round magic. A little eco round victory, if you will, is now it's happy. Switching out to the AK. Little defensive smoke. Oh, this is free. Free for happy, and adds insult to injury. (5-1). Corvus dominating. Almost letting that eco round slip away from them, but now very much a pivotal round here for Bald. Can they take their guns, shine them things up, shine them up, turn them SOB sideways, and stick it straight up their candy rear ends? Keeping it PG for what The Rock's old phrase was, alright? Just saying. Looking for an ace execute here. Okay! I only saw one! Happy gets a collat! Are you kidding me? Feed this kid more. He gets punished for it, but 7 hanging out to the back of default boxes, and he's gonna go ahead and start mowing some terrorists down here. Backed up by Blake, and this round is done and dusted. Unless Hedge can somehow manage to pull off a 1v3 ace. Swaps out to the AK, a very wise choice, but look at what they're doing right now. This is just absolutely brutal from Corvus. This is done. They were in such strong defensive positions. It was nothing that Hedge could have done there. 6-1. Corvus on top. The only round they lost was the pistol. If you're just tuning in, first of all, welcome. Second of all, I'm WxFan21. You're a caster for the Corvus score this season. Third of all, you missed a phenomenal round number 2. Because that was a pistol round lost in round 1. Corvus had a couple of upgraded pistols, if any. Maybe one. And then the old man of the group, who's sitting right now with 11 kills, Grandpa Dave, who remembers the Napoleonic Wars. He's so old, I mean, let's face it. Managed to get a double kill from ramp on B onto catwalk, and Corvus locked in what was pretty much a save round in round 2, and Corvus just haven't looked back. Twitch chat says that Dave was there when the Art of War was written. Potentially. I was hanging out with the Corvus core team just before the game got started. And I gave Grandpa Dave just a little bit of grief. First thing when he comes back, he just like, ugh. And I'm like, don't you start there. But no, he's a really good guy. And I told the team this. Their team chemistry is on par of an advanced level team. It is so evident what Corvus has been able to do. I mean, just look what they're pulling off right now. All pushing in at the same time, but just the post plants are ball way too important. You can have all the chemistry in the world, but a post plant like that, when you have one coming in from lane and 2 from long, and you just get picked off one by one, unfortunately, just a little too strong a post plants there for Bald. They will nab their second, and this has been a brutal half for them. Grandpa Dave, 12 kills. Top fragging in the server by a lot. Happy's just like, oh, hi, Happy. Drod's like, oh, hi, Happy. Here I am. I gotta go eat a donut over here. Gonna go get a quick snack and take a bathroom break. They brought cookies into the LAN lounge. Gonna go have one. Can you just write me out of this round? Okay, thanks. No, but in all seriousness, Drod did a quick peek. Stayed a little too long. Happy got the insta-kill. You'll love to see it. Corvus core, hanging out, having fun. Blake doing a little mow down. $5v2. Ooh. Nice kill from Hedge on the Anchors. They will get a bomb plant, so Atsumori gets the bomb plant down, but is going to get blown into smithereens. Literally blown into multiple pieces all over the bomb site. Blake's going to stick the defuse. Grandpa Dave is going to make with the going, trying to find Hedge. Gets blown up himself. Corvus win the round. But Hedge able to escape with an op. Way less money that Bald have to reinvest here in this round. Very, very crucial for them. Because you take a look at their money situation. It's not good. Like, Hedge, drop an AK over to Clutch Bunny. Like, I like using Galil as much as the next person. You're down 7-2. You should have AKs at this point. Maybe a little bit of a confusing team call there from Bald, but we'll see if it pays off for him. And there's the Galil at work. Grandpa Dave, down. Big kill for Bald. Flashbang in. Happy finds the first. Finds the second. Happy says, "This my sight. Sit down, or I will destroy you." Happy gets 2 and defers Bald away enough from the A bomb site. Ankros is hanging out over on Catwalk Cubby. A great position. Bald may not know he's there. And it actually is going to be a regroup from A main into mid towards Donut. 7 has the chance at a multi-kill and can't convert. Does do a lot of damage, though, onto Tyler and a little bit of chip damage onto Andrade. Look at Blakey. That's the low hit point Tyler down. Drawd's going to get the bomb plant. And Crow's coming in from Donut on the flank. Drawd stuck out to the back of boxes here on the actual bomb site. And this one is done and dusted. Couple AKs upgraded. Maybe a couple cookies to go along with it. The vibes are all good from the Corvus core team. This team doesn't belong in intermediate. They belong in, at the very least, main, but they are playing literally like an advanced level team. Remember, with Ball with those bomb plants that have the extra money, a couple pieces of utility, offsetting some of the loss. Tyler is just creeping around on mid. Ooh, nice kill, Tyler. Much respect. Holding your own against Grandpa Dave, who had you and you managed to get the shots off first. Well done. Bringing your team up to the man advantage. You're down 8-2. Looking for some sort of a spark to start a comeback. Heck, you're looking for a spark to win a round. Consider the spark lit. They have the double man advantage. Happy says, I don't care about your double man advantage. I'm gonna get them all! This ain't Pokemon catching them all. But this is mow down, get 'em all. Corvus off the back of the Happy triple kill on the B-bomb site defense. Are you kidding me? Happy having himself a game that triple might have just broken the spirits of all. Somebody knifed somebody. Ankros comes in with a multi-kill of his own. Says, alright, listen, I'm getting sick and tired of not being able to play with you all. I want to be able to get some kills here. Let me do something, says Ankros. And just like that, we're down to a 1v1. Good poise by Bald over here towards the B bomb site. But 7's gonna knock him down. Ten to 2, Corvus on top. Yo, where my Orgoners at? Listen, I'm just gonna say this, okay? This was just between us. All right, Twitch chat doesn't have to know about any of this. So Twitch chat, you can close your ears. It's okay. Hey, Orgoners. You could have told me I could have had the night off. I'm just saying. If they were gonna dominate a 7-2 team like this, you could have just given me the night off. That's all I'm saying. Just give me my paycheck. Let me have the night off. I'm gonna go celebrate. Go play a little Ratchet and Clank Going Commando randomizer. Just give me the night off. That's all I'm saying. Nah, but in all seriousness here, one thing I have noticed from Corvus, if they could really use a little bit of improvement on, is their pistol rounds. Not really the greatest looking here on Ancient. You really need to maybe just clean up these pistols just a little bit. This is now both pistols they've lost in this game. And heck, both pistols are 2 of the 3 rounds that Bald have been able to win. I love a good Counter-Strike game, folks. I casted a great one last night. Probably one of the best of 3s I've ever casted. And I don't mean from my broadcasting. I mean literally from the gameplay. All 3 maps. And speaking of 3 maps, that's a 3K. A triple for Mr. Hedge. Doing his best happy impression. Speaking of, he's got 1 hit point, and he's done. Bald win the conversion here. They're not letting the second conversion round escape them. So if you all are interested in that, over on my Twitch channel and YouTube, by the way, the VOD is up from the ESEA Advanced Upper Bracket Finals between Fisher College and Lag. Give yourself 3 hours to watch it. That was one of the best of 3s I've ever seen. Well, not so much seen, but one of the best I've ever casted. Again, not my casting. Literally the gameplay. 2 of the 3 maps went to overtime. It had everything you wanted in a great Counter-Strike game. Highly recommend you go back and watch that one. It was phenomenal. This is just the best of 1. Whoever wins Ancient wins this game. Bald so far looking a lot better on their CT side. The question's going to be, is it going to be able to hold? Because remember, they haven't gone up against Corvus's rifles just yet. So we need to see a little bit more from Corvus here. Maybe a little bit of aggression. Throw something different at them. Blake's head spotted. It's going to be really tough for Corvus to really do anything here. They're going up against powered-up rifles. It's a Jaguar to cave execute with Happy just hanging out towards mid. And you have to go against these buzzsaw weapons. I mean, you have the likes of Atsumori and everyone here. And just like that, Hedge's buzzsaw of an A4. That is 6 kills for Hedge. in the last 2 rounds. He is now top fragged in the server with 18. Literally trying to carry the entire rest of his squad on his back. All right, I mentioned it before. Bald have shown great rounds against pistols and ecos. You're now going up against a gun round in Corvus, and yeah, Happy has his op. Just saying. Grandpa Dave with the info towards mid. 2 members mid. He's calling his team to make something happen, and it's not gonna be that way. Bald finally stepping up, acting like the 7-2 team that they are. Finally, with signs of life from this team. Your team name is Bald, not Dead, not Graveyard, not Lack of Life, not On a Respirator. Your name is Bald. Tack timeout from Corvus. I was trying to think of jokes off the top of my head. Didn't work out too well. They're not all winners, folks, in jokes, but that's okay. Look at Hedge. 19-11-2. He is phenomenal. Granted, those 6 kills really helped that count as well. 3 kills in back-to-back rounds really help. Corvus have yet another eco. So Bald, at one point, this was 10-2 at the half. Corvus have yet to win a T-sided round. And only 1 bomb plant so far. That really hurts the economy. You don't have that extra money, whether it's for an upgraded pistol, a better rifle, better utility, if you can afford head armor. All that extra money helps. This time it's going to be Corvus swarming like a mad dash of killer bees. Okay, not killer bees. Those are really rude. Like a swarm of bees. That's better and not as lethal. But speaking of lethal, Drawdy's A1S. Beautiful double for him. Giving his team the opportunity to finish this cleanup, and they will. Hedge with yet. Looking for that other 3? No. Ran out of ammo. But Bald still winning the round. Corvus, you were up 10-2. You've given away 5. This is the kind of stuff you need to clean up as a team. Break out the all-purpose cleaner, grab a rag, and start cleaning. 5 rounds. You were dominating on your CT side. You've struggled here on the T side. You have managed to have 1 bomb plant in 5 rounds. That is going to be a problem. And Grandpa Dave gets a little tickled between the wood. Sprayed through the wood, down to 57 hit points. Here comes Clutch Bunny. Could be the difference maker here in round number 18 from Donut as 7 makes his way on in. Clutch finds 1. He is a very interesting 2v3 here. There's a bomb plan from 7. 1 Donut, 1 Temple, 1 Lane. Gonna be a very interesting retake. If Corvus can pick off 1 at a time here, that should be a win for them. But Drawd with the kill through the smoke. And once again, Big Bad Boss Hedge comes on in and evens things up. Bald, can't call it a comeback until you tie it. But this has been dominance. This is the Bald we should have seen on the other side of this map. Because remember, both teams are 7-2 this season. Bald on the first half was not playing like a 7-2 team. Not whatsoever. This is more playing like your record. You have literally locked in on your CT side. You've given Corvus nothing. You've given them no room to work on post plants. You've literally only given them 2 shots at it. The pistol and that last round on round 18. You have looked so much better. Can Corvus recover? 4 spy from Corvus here in this round. Full round loss bonus. They've had it for a while. Drod misses the first player through the smoke, but is able to clean things up at the end. Dave coming in on the flank, able to take out 2. This is where he activated before. Once again, on the B bomb site. Dave getting in another bomb plant. All the way in comes Tyler. On the flank, and Grampy, Dave, and Happy, they were not suspecting it. Here comes the pincer. Beautiful retake from Bald. This is now a 1-round game. Ten to 2 was the score line at the half. I was ready to take a nap. Corvus were ready to be done with this and take a nap. But Bald woke up from their nap. And they are pissed. They are furious. They're like, we should have never been down 10 to 2. Well, now it's 10-9. Corvus, if they lose this, will be tied with Bald at 10 apiece. Oh, and by the way, not only are they going to be tied at 10 apiece, most likely you're going to lose the lead. You'd be staring down at 11-10 deficit. But Corvus don't care. They knew they only needed 3. Look at that. 7 gets 1. Happy gets 2. And now you're looking for a couple of post-plant spots here. 3 donut, 1 temple. Which is an interesting choice. And it's going to be the temple player here in 7. Has to get the first kill. Atsumori. Was thinking about going temple. Rotated on out to lane. And a major round from Corvus. Off the back of the Happy and 7 entry kills. On to mid. Corvus finally find 11. If you've enjoyed watching the Corvus Core here and you become a fan, make sure you check out the website and the Discord. The mods will go ahead and take care of that for you. I am just the caster. Happy to be casting for this team this season. Speaking of this season, Corvus have won 7 games straight, looking to make it 8. They finally found resistance from Bald on their CT side. That was Corvus's first round win since round 12 in round 20. Let that sink in. Bald went on an 8-round win streak. Excuse me, 7-round win streak. Tyler, holding out over here from just outside of Donut. The lone A-site defender finally being joined by the hoppy one. A Dabani. Look at Ankros able to make it to bomb plant. Oh, but Hedge could have everything here from Temple. Finds... No, Happy finds the kill onto Hedge. Hedge could have had that and could have been able to entry his way onto the A bomb site. But this one here, Bald just too exposed here on A. map and game point for Corvus. It's 12-9. Can Corvus finish things off here on Ancient? They were tested thoroughly at the start of this half. But that test has been met. And now Corvus looking for a little bit of extra credit. A 4v4. Wise plays from Seven and Tyler to wisely back away from that aiming battle. Ooh, and Kraus with a little spray and pray. Takes down Drawd over to Ramp. Okay, I see you, Encros. Corvus, really, this has been their biggest test in the last 8 games in this team involved. But it looks like that test has been met. As now they take control of Red House. They have their pick of the bomb sites. And it looks like they're going to try finishing this on A. But be careful. Grandpa Dave with the bomb, and he was trapped just outside of Red House. Able to finally make his way into A. Atsumori, this is your time. 8 and 15. Needs to be the hero. Right here, right now. He has a smoke, and he has a kit. He has the time. Quick tap, 2 towards Donut, 1 here on the defense from main. All you need is a little bit of cooperation from Corvus, and that'll do it. The cooperation, the teamwork. Even after Hedge's amazing performance. 26 kills for Hedge is not gonna be enough. It will be Corvus locking in their 8th game, and playoff-bound Corvus Core making their way seemingly into the playoffs. 8 guarantees them playoffs. They should not be there. They have made their way into the playoffs. We can't call anything a lock because, of course, anything can happen in Counter-Strike. But from looking at the calculations and chatting with the team, 8 rounds seemingly have got them to the playoffs. So this team has plenty more Counter-Strike to play. But just because you got your 8th win, this was your biggest test of the season. By far. Remember, this team was 10-2 at the half. The final score line was 13-9. They were lost 7 rounds in a row. It took heroics from the likes of Seven, Happy. Those were the 2 key contributors, along with Dave with some of the mid peaks and getting that information. It was a true team effort for this team to be able to start bringing it back. And really, that was all that she wrote. There was nothing else to talk about. It was pretty impressive, if I do say so myself, for them to look at that CT side and go, okay, we lost the pistol, lost the conversion, it's fine, throw it out the window, and then stop round. Stop round. They keep going. They keep getting momentum. Hedge just keeps picking up triple after triple after multi-kill. And even though Hedge did everything that he could, it still wasn't enough. What Grandpa Dave and the rest of his squad were able to pull off, staying composed, was everything that this team needed. It was close, but to date, that was Corvus's biggest test. Was there a lot of good? Absolutely. Was there some bad? Yes, there's still stuff to clean up. But that is why there is practice, there's reviews, there is a ton of things to still go over, but take nothing away from this team. 8-2 to start the season, an 8-game win streak. That is going to be it here for Corvus this week. Let's take a very quick look ahead into next week. Next week, where are we looking? We have, let's see, the Black Gambits, Tuesday, November 11th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Right back here on the Corvus Core Twitch channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm WxFan21. We'll see you next time. Have a great weekend.